Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Backward it goes. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Thuram picks it up out wide. Klaus. Schwalmeri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. Crosses it in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Olise. And Pavard. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Valverde. Ceballos. No, he's not getting past him there. Zaire Emery. And it's Tchouaméni. Over to the other side. Klaus. And Pavard. Klaus. Olise. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! Off the post! On behind for a goal kick. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Zaire Emery. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Alaba plays it short. Lovely feet. Hernandez does well to get it back. Valverde. Can he get it through? Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple. France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Valverde. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Olise. Klaus. Chooses to go back. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ceballos. Tries to play it through. No way through, so back it comes. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. Carvajal. And it's Alaba. It's Bellingham. Alaba. Now Eder Militao. Mbappe. Carvajal. Carvajal made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Could go all the way here. Olise does really well to win the ball there. He's found a way through. Distributed tidily. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they can break here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that's played in low. Valverde. That's good defending, very good defending. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
11,
then taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
19,
benches.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por
So, Jim, is
el
that the
dorsal
manager
7,
telling the forwards
el
that they
dorsal
must
15,
stay forward for
el
now?
dorsal
Well, I think
6,
he just is
el
concentrating
dorsal
on the
21,
shape here,
el
and he
dorsal
wants them
18.
to press
Se va a llevar a
as
cabo
high
un
as they
cambio
can
de
and get in the
jugadores.
right position to do that collectively.
And he's in, and the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Diaz. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior! Oh, taken with style. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Madrid grab the equaliser. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
France take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
That's a shade optimistic. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brahim Diaz.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, what's he done?
2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Iñigo stood his ground strongly. Up he goes! And that is the last effort of the game. France can finally smile now. They have held on in a... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he cuts out the supply.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his...
Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tchouaméni, and it's Koundé. Elise, now it's Kante, now it's Thuram. Looking for the run, thinks about the shot. Oh, such a clever touch. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Hernandez. Doué is onto this. Caught offside that time. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Spread out to the left. Tchouaméni. Olise. Lovely, now then. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played out to the left flank. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance for a shot! And here comes the corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Tchouaméni, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. France have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Zaire Emery. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Hernandez. Saliba. Upamecano. Half an hour played now. Saliba. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Upamecano cuts it out. And it's Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Conte. And Koundé. Olise. Doué. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Conte. And it's Koundé. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Olise. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Tries to punch. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gives it back. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Mbappe. And it's Conte. Olise could try cutting inside here. Turns and goes back. Good read, needed to be.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Chouameni. And it's made its way to him. Oh, super ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a threatening ball. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Deep cross. And that should get the job done. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Olise. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saliba. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital.
He can get that clear.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He has found the way through.
Lovely feet.
That is Conte. Cleared away.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Olise. That pass has been well intercepted. France looking to pass their way through. And now they can clear their lines. Played out wide.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 24, le numéro 9, le numéro 25. À leur place, le numéro 6, le numéro 7, le
No
numéro
messing
12,
about, just
le
bludgeoned
numéro
away.
26. Changement. Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a
Chers
match that
spectateurs,
will really
nous
get
vous
the
souhaitons la
juices
bienvenue
flowing.
pour ce match.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And the counter is on. Klaus looking to run onto it. Oh, what has happened here? That's going to go a long way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Thuram. Olise. And Zaire Emery. Klaus.
Upamecano. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
Mbappe! Goal! France!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Klaus
Could move up a gear here.
aimed beyond the defence. Olise!
He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Conte knocks it into space.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, he's been caught napping. Opts to play it back.
Cleared without complication.
And here's Kante. Olise. That's a promising position.
Ball's gone out of play.
And it's Koundé.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's in on goal. That's good defending, very good defending. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And here's Doué.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball.
And he's taking no chances there.
Conte.
For Olise. Can he get it through? Knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Zaire Emery. And here's Thuram. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. And they've got a throw. Hernandez. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery. And they can counter here. Zaire Emery.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
It's
additionnel.
Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Doué. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Doué. Conte. And here's Thuram. Out towards the flank. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And it's Koundé.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Conte. Strokes it back. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a shot! Oh, Belter! A finish of true class! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Attention, changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Olise. Oh, important interception. Doué. Now it's Olise. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Swept in. And he's there to get it away. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. And it's Koundé. Conte tries a shot! In he goes again! Really well taken goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25.
So, time for changes
Le numéro
on
11.
both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 9.
France
Le numéro
get
24.
themselves back into
À leur
contention.
place,
And things
Le
are
numéro
much
18.
healthier in their favour.
Le numéro
Mind you,
7.
you would have thought that
Le
when the
numéro
last
12.
one went.
And the
le numéro
shot!
26.
It's loose,
Changement.
and there's a race for the ball. Koundé gets it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Koundé picks it up now. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Hernandez. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Changement en cours.
France looking to pass their way through. He has a look out. That's really well manoeuvred.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Zaire Emery. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Kolumuani. Inyet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kolumuani receives it in a good position here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So here comes the substitution.
À sa place,
Barcola
le
Coming
numéro
on
20.
here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Chooses to go cross-field. Barcola. Can he get on the end of this?
And that has been clubbed away.
And he's there to retrieve it.
I think we're just about done here.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Konate getting this one clear.
And he opts to go forward. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Zaire Emery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is that. France pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.